Then we move on to his definition of God. And he says that he heard Bonson's definition of God, but he says that he'd like to define God as well. I'm not so sure I like his definition. Speaking of Bonson, he goes on to say that I'm not going to stick to just the Christian God. I'm going to stick to all kinds of gods.
So I had a problem with this initially.
Of course.
Because now he's saying, you could almost accuse him of building a straw man here.
100%.
Because I'm saying, here's a specific kind of, this is the Christian God that I'm talking about. I'm not going to deal with your argument. I'm going to defeat a different argument, and I'm going to talk about a different kind of God. Okay, fine. But here's the issue. Let's say that you win the argument with regard to your definition of God. You still haven't touched Bonson's position. And it's almost a straw man here. But anyway.
Yeah, and he's allowed to shotgun approach all theists. And this seems like a presentation that he would give to a general theism or an all theist crowd. But it's weird when you're debating a Presbyterian biblical Christian who's going to posit all the qualities of what God means within that. And we'll go on to give his definition here, but this seems like an overly too low bar for God. It seems like you'd want all the qualities baked in, especially where we know Bonson's going to be going. But where does he pull this definition from? He tells us first that he's going to use the definition which both Father Copleston and Bertrand Russell both agreed on their famous debate, that never refer to a better movie within your movie. So this is the great debate. So it's referring to another. And so this is his definition of what he defines as God. He's going to define it as a supreme personal being, distinct from the world and creator of the world. Okay, there are elements of that fit the biblical Christian God. That leaves out a lot of different parts, especially the triune nature of God that Bonson's going to definitely focus in on as well.